where makers gather round. It's time to spread that crafty sound. Paper, ink, stamps and snips, we're rolling up our sleeves. Come get your tips, from fresh ideas to color so bold. New techniques and stories told. Every card a little piece of art. Let's dive in, let's make a start. New in the studio, Lisa's here. Spark your style, bring some cheer. Stamp it, snip it, let it flow. Watch your creativity grow.
Hi friends, welcome to New in the Studio. I have a little issue with my microphone here. My little fuzzy piece just fell off. But all right, we are having a little bit, I should say Dave is having a little bit of technical difficulties with something he's trying to do. So sorry we're starting late, but I'm hoping you'll still join us on this lovely Monday evening. My name is Lisa Schmid. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm excited to be here with you today, going to show you something called Pop-Up Petals, because I saw something and I thought of something that I thought would be really, really fun. So we'll just go ahead and jump in. So Pop-Up Petals is...
Hi, Mary Jo.
Hi, Mary Jo, faithful friend. Pop-Up Petals is in the November online exclusives, and they are right here on no page number. Just maybe the page numbers at the top. Anyway, it's right here, Pop-Up Petals, and it's I don't know if you remember, but you do save 10% when you purchase it as a bundle. So that's always a great deal, and particularly this one. You would want the dies. You would not want to get this without the dies, because sometimes I'm like, well, I don't need the dies. This is not one of those sets. So it is in our new format, our new it's not a container, our new envelopes. And I had been wondering, like, new packaging. Thank you. I had been wondering, like, how do you know you have all your stamps? Because I really liked having it on the back. Well, now I decided, here's how I put my stamps away. I put them away like this. So I still put my stamps back in the spaces where they came from. And then I put a little this on top so it doesn't stick to everything else. It just helps me know that I have all my stamps. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I am using Very Vanilla.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Diane.
Only because I do not have another single sheet of white paper in my entire house. So I think I need to order some, but until then, I'll be using Very Vanilla. One thing with the Pop-Up Petals is it comes with two of these little pop-up mechanisms. So it has a bigger one and a smaller one. And it has these little pieces right here. And that's what you put on the score line, those little arrows.
Hi, Patty.
And then you're able to die cut it out. How can that be? I know, right? So the way I have my, this is 8 1/4 by 5. Okay, 8 1/4 by 5, because I'm going to, if you're making something like a pop-up card, you have to have enough edges, right? I want to say, is it 8 1/4? No, 8. Sorry, 8. Oh, that might be wrong. Oh, well, we'll have to see. I think it should be 8 1/4. Anyway, so the way I figured out, I wanted to do 3 little things popping up in the middle. And the way I figured that out is I just went to the middle here, and it's about 2 inches from 2 1/8 inch from each edge. Okay, it's 2 1/8 inches from the edge. That's how I found the middle. I did use the smaller one. So like that. And then honestly, I eyeballed it, but it's about a 1/2 inch from the edge. I kind of eyeballed it and thought, get close enough. So I want to make some. We're going to pop these all out so that the boxes are coming forward. So we're using it a little differently than it's designed for, and I think it's going to be great. Oh, it's already popping this way. Let's do that. This one is already popping this way. Doesn't really matter. Just pick a way, just commit, really is all you need to do, is commit to folding it. I'm just going to crease each one of these here, so I can get them, and the other ones are going to go the other way, this way. All right, so I'm going to fold this like that, and grab my bone folder. Sorry, I'm making everything shake because it's under some stamp pads. All right, grab my bone folder. You definitely want to give this a good burnish and get it nice and tight. And actually, this is kind of the wow part. So I'm going to set that aside and do the outside first. I'm going to use Darling Duckling, standard 8.5 by 4.25, because I don't want to do the wow part first. I want to do the front first. I had debated on doing it in cloud cover so that the outside would be sort of like ho-hum, and then the inside would be like wow. But I don't think you quite get it. Like it doesn't quite translate to what was in my brain. We are using, this is the Beautiful Pattern embossing folder, and it is very beautiful. Look at that pattern. I was thinking as I looked at Beautiful Pattern, I thought, here's how they name it. Hey, Joe, you see this? Yeah, that's beautiful. Nice pattern. Great, beautiful pattern. That's what I'm thinking Stamp It Up does. I don't know. But anyway, so I did that on the Darling Duckling. And then I decided I went in, this one is 3 3¾ by 5. And then I just wanted a tiny bit of the strawberry slush to show. So the way I measure that honestly is I hold this here and I cut a little piece like that because I don't like 16ths. I think they're kind of tricky for me. So let's go ahead and stick all of this down. Okay, did any of you find that funny? I'm like, I can totally hear Stampin' Up. I mean, it's just kind of a, oh, beautiful pattern. It's not any fancy name, beautiful pattern. And we'll pop this on here. How can that be? I'm thinking about that. I used all my thick white cardstock. I used all my 12 by 12 cardstock and all my 8.5 by 11, all the white. It's all gone, all gone. Started raiding other places to find some more. All right, and then I just have a little strip of strawberry slush. Just happens to be 1.5 inches by 4.25. It doesn't really matter what size yours is.
Move right just a little bit.
To the right, sorry. And we are going to, I die cut many pieces. So I'm going to stamp them. Usually you stamp first and then die cut, but I don't like to do that because I like to make sure I have, I don't want you waiting too long. So I'm going to die cut, or I'm going to stamp. We're going to stamp all of these.
Yikes.
Yikes. I heard that. All right, I'll just start with those. I'm going to stamp this little cute little flower in, actually I'm going to start with the vases. Let's just stamp all our vases. There we go. I'm going to stamp this vase in strawberry slush. In thinking.
Patty, you can always order more stamps.
What did she say?
Asked if she could order some later tonight.
Oh, for sure. I just think this is really pretty. I see this little black thing. It's on the back, so I'm not going to worry about it. Up there, it just fell out. Okay, so strawberry slush. And like I said, you usually want to stamp first and then die cut, but I think it'll work. So I'm going to do it this way. Okay, there's one. Beauteous. And then I just need to clean that off because I want to go into Timid Tiger with the other one of the same shape. So we'll do Timid Tiger. Now that would be kind of fun to name the in colors, I think, or any colors. I think it'd be fun to name them. And this one, we're going to do, like I said, the same. Just wipe that off, make sure I didn't get, because I cleaned it. I want to make sure it's not too wet. Okay, Timid Tiger. Let's get some Timid Tiger right here. And it's a vase after all, so if it has a little variety or variegation is what I was trying to think. That's all right. All right, so there's those two vases. Lovely. And then I'm going to use this cute little polka dot vase, and we're going to make this one in Darling Duckling. So just kind of, whoa. Ah! Well, fortunately, it just fell in the trash and not too much further. There we go. So let's use our Darling Duckling. Oopsie. My stamp fell off. So I'm just inking my block, just the block all by itself. Let's stick that on there. All right, try again. We're going to stamp 2 of these Darling Ducklings. And there's one. So cute. I love the polka dots. Love the polka dots. And I'm curious if there's something on that side, because I noticed on this side there's a little edge right there. So I was just curious if that's on the stamp or if that is like just, it's usually a little fuzz or something that's on there. There we go. That was this one will be better. All right, and then we'll stamp this one. And so far these shapes are okay for
No, 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 no.
What? Are you
It's
talking to me?
flashing.
Oh,
That's
I'm
what
like, no,
happens
no,
before
no,
it
no, no.
goes
What?
bad.
All I did was stamp it. I'm good. No, no, no. No no's. Okay, so there's my vases. One's going to be for the outside. These three are going to be for the inside. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp our flowers. So our flowers, we're going to do one in the rose, which is, I think I pulled them off already. Let's do this one first. So we're going to do this little, we'll do this little one, these right here, that have a little leaf on one side. These are sweet. Okay, there's one.
This is definitely a case of do what I say, not what I do. Stamp first, die cut second.
Yes, exactly right. Oh, well. And this one does have a little piece for the top, this little piece up here. So we're going to make, this one's going to be, let me flip those around. The little inside of this flower is going to be Timid Tiger. It's going to go with the Timid Tiger vase, which is fun. It's not so bad to die cut a bunch at one time. But yes, it is a case of, you're absolutely right, because you would normally, what I said, die cut after, but I think we're doing okay. And let's get this one right here, and Timid Tiger. All right. And there we go. Then we're done with that one. Now we want to get the, what's going in this one is the rose. A rose is a rose is a rose, right? That one is, I had them all laid out so nicely. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp our rose. Make sure I've got it the right way. Yes, that's fine. There we go. And the rose is going to be in Strawberry Slush. Because why wouldn't it be? It's a rose, a beautiful rose. And
Sort of a cottage rose.
yeah, it absolutely is. Oh, not black. Ooh, that was close. Not black. All right, so we're going to stamp this in Strawberry Slush. And there is a bump somewhere. I'm not going to worry about it right now because the rose is not a perfect circle, but that's just fine. Okay, and then I do have a stamp for the leaves. I didn't bring over my ink, so I'm just going to quick color them. Yeah, I don't have the ink here, so we'll just do a quick color. This is Mossy Meadow, the light one. I tend to use the light with the Stampin' Blends because I don't want it to get too dark, you know? So we'll just do that. That bottom one, we'll see if that's even going to show. And then I'm going to switch ends to my other end and just go down the little stem. Okay, so that one's done. Then I'm going to use the skinny side and just give these a little bit of quick color. And because I'm kind of off the white or the vanilla, I'm actually going to color a little bit more over than the stamp actually is, because visually then it looks like it's over further, right? Just make that go a little further over. Look at that. Boom. And we'll do the same on this one. Just color that. Get some of our leaves. Bring my leaves over a little bit. Okay, so that we've got those two. And we've got this one. Now we just need the bigger ones, the ones that go with the daisies. I call them daisies. I don't know if that's what they are, but they're kind of like daisies. All right, I have all these stamps piled up over here. So let's get, first we need, we need the stamp for that. I do have the flowers, but I need the stamp. David Schmid, would you go look and see if it's on the other side? I don't know where that stamp
What
is.
stamp are we looking for?
The main flower. The main flower
The
stamp.
big flower?
Mhm.
I saw it.
You saw it here?
Yep.
All right. Well, maybe I'll start assembling the inside and then we'll add it.
I'll go look, but I thought I saw it.
That's all right. It's probably here somewhere. Oh, I got it.
Yep.
Look, it's stuck.
Like I
Look at
said.
that. Like you said, you saw it. Yes, you did. All right. That block is a little bit too, I'm gonna make that work. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stamp our flowers. This one's a, I don't know, let's see. We're gonna make it work, right? Let's get right don't get my head in the camera. Get over it as much as I can. There we go. Boom. How nice is that? We're going to do that 2 times. Don't get too excited on the first one because we got to do it again. Okay, line all that up. I can't see any edges, so I'm going to assume that I'm pretty close. All right, then we're going to, our flowers are going to be in the Darling Duckling. So I know it's a lot of pieces, and you're going to make this for somebody who's super, super special to you because it is just a beautiful and very, very fun card. All right, here are my daisies. I was like, where are the daisies? Oh, they're right there. Okay, Darling Duckling. Okay, and remember I said, if you were watching before, another time using this, I look for that little V. I'm going to hold that up so you can see it. This little V on this side, that's what I'm looking for in my daisies to see which one goes which way. So the V is actually on this side. So that's how I know where that's going to go. Okay, so we want this to line up as best we can. And again, with this, at some point, you just have to commit. That's not bad. That's actually really good.
You were holding so still there for a minute. I thought our camera had frozen.
Oh, funny. Well, let's try it again. Here we go. Daisies, flowers. My eyes are looking all over trying to line up. I don't want to see the edges because then I know I've got it covered. Oh, wow. Okay. Usually they're harder for me. The next thing we need to do is we need to fill in our little polka dots. And I'm going to do them actually in pecan. Maybe I'll switch and do them in orange. I was going to do them in pecan pie, but maybe I'll do timid tiger. Pardon?
Timid tiger.
Timid tiger. Yeah, let's have a little bit more pop. Oh, I don't want to have to hunt. Oh, they're right here. Which way do these go? This one is a little more oblong. This one right here, a little bit more oblong. So I know it's this one right here, not that one. Okay. So, I mean, Stampin' Up! Does make them to fit perfectly.
Exactly.
Yeah. And sometimes they make it to stamp perfectly imperfect. That makes sense. So let's get that. Awesome. All right. Good. Last thing we're going to do here is give a little bit of green. And then I believe we are ready to assemble because I think I've stamped all the pieces. And so we'll just give a little bit of green to these leaves. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. It's going to be so cute. So as you probably see from the inside, we're not making a little box for the flowers to come out of, although that is a very fun thing to do as well. But we're using them to make a little pop-up. How was your day? It's Monday. How are you? Are you chatting in the chat or are you quiet in the chat?
Pretty quiet in the
How
chat
was your
today.
day? Well, I didn't really ask anything. How was your day today? Mine was okay. I have one little bit challenging guy. So we're still working and figuring out how to work together. Okay, I have everything I need. Let me get those off there. All right, let's go back to our card now. And we are going to put this one and one of these right here in the front. Because the front, we don't want it to be too much because we have lots inside. That's the real wow, right? So let's just go ahead and stick this little piece of strawberry slush. And I'm going to go right to the edge of the Darling Duckling. And then if you know anything about me, you know I like to pop up everything. So, and with the vase, I showed you this one other time, but I do like to make it so it like curves. So it actually looks like the vase is popped up. So I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on here. Do you know you get 300 in a pack? I think I can afford 2 on here. It's actually 4, but yeah, 300 in a pack. It's a pretty good deal. Okay, so there's going to be my little flower. I'm going to put it right there. And then this is going to sit like that, but I'm going to pop up this. I did the same thing the other day. I think it worked really well. I'm going to put adhesive on the bottom, and I'm going to put some
Strips.
Strips, of course, you know what I'm reaching for. Strips on the top. I love strips. They're quick and easy, so I do like them quite a bit. You can just rip that piece off. All right, so we'll take this and pop that in here, just like that. Push that one down. That one's popped up. Okay, last thing we need are just some little words here, and we're going to use
Can you
our,
hold that back up for a
I
second?
sure can. I didn't really
And
hold it up
over
at all.
a little bit?
Yeah.
There we go.
Isn't that pretty?
Very nice.
I have some Wink of Stella, which I'm going to put on here. I might as well do that right now. I sort of, it made a whole big puddle. Oop, those are kind of wet. All right, let's let those be. Thinking, I need, oh, the words. The words are going to be on just a little piece of paper here, like this. And I'm going to make them with a punch. I love the banner punch. You know it's going to be right in front of me because I can't find it, right? I know I brought it over. Banner, here it is. Nope. Here it is. Got it. Banner punch. There it is. That's what I want to use, the banner punch. And I'm just going to use this little hello from the Simply Set. If you're kind of well, I don't know, I was going to say newer stamper, but not necessarily. This is like the perfect all-purpose stamp set. Because we've got Let's Celebrate, Yay, Thinking of You, Thank You, Happy Birthday, Miss You, Thanks, Hello, Just a Note, Birthday Wishes. I mean, we don't have sympathy, but we pretty much got it all covered for some really nice cards. So let's go ahead and stamp our little hello, because inside we're going to put another message. So I thought on the outside, I'm just going to have a simple hello, and I think it'll fit. Yeah. So I love the banner punch. I love punches because they're quick and easy. And the banner punch is actually in our online exclusives in November. And it is right here. And the stamps are just so cute. So I know Dave puts those in the chat for us, so that's super helpful. All right, so we're going to put this little hello. Yeah, I'm going to pop it up. Why would you not pop something up? I pop everything up. I guess if it's going in the mail, what's going in the mail? Just can't be more than a quarter inch or you have to pay more. That's all.
So Mary Jo got some errands done, and Tina said it was Monday. I'm with you, Tina. That's
Yeah.
kind of how my day was.
Yep, that's how I felt too. The kids were really amped up today. Well, it's not even Thanksgiving week, but all right. So I'm going to just stick that right there. And we may come back and add some ribbon, but I'm going to go to the inside and work on our little pop-up here. So now we can see this. And I think I'll go ahead and attach it all together first, and then we'll glue on the flowers. So the way you attach this is you go right up to the edge here, and you put to the crease. Thank you. You put the adhesive on here, and then close it up. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So let's go ahead and I definitely want to make sure it's on these little tabs. I want to make sure it's on all of it, but definitely want to get that. And these, and one in the middle, just to make sure. There's our front. Okay, so we're going to put this right up to the edge, or the crease, or the fold, whatever you want to call it. Try to get my top and bottom. There we go. Okay, and we'll just push that on there. Then we'll put adhesive on these, and we'll close the card. All right. Boom, 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 boom. We have kids have a musical on, my students have a musical on Thursday, so it's kind of like a 4-day week, a little bit. All right, so now when you open it up, you've got this cool pop-up here. So you got this cool pop-up. So this is what we're going to decorate right now. And nothing's going to pop up. It's because it's already popped up. So I'm going to put, this one is going to go in the middle. So I'm going to put a little adhesive just down the middle. Oops, wrong side. Oh, I stamped both sides. That's right. Just down the middle strip. I'm just going to put it right there. And this one is going to sit right here. How cute is that? And this one gets the big flowers behind it, like that. So we'll just put a little bit of adhesive on the little stems here. Pop that in there. Cute, cute. So cute. I actually have, my glue is a little too high, so I'll go a little bit lower. There we go. So I can feel right here is a little bit sticky. So here's my trick. You take a tissue, you just kind of get some of those fibers on there, and it's not going to be sticky anymore. There we go. Okay, next, let's put our Timid Tiger. Oopsie, probably too much adhesive on there. Let's see what we got. I forgot. I just want to do the up and down. You might be okay. This one is going to go here, right down at the edge. And my two little flowers are going to go inside, just adhering. One here, popped up, and then not popped up, sticking out of the vase. And the other one, oops, wrong side, front side. The other one is going to go, move this one up a little higher. This one is going to go here. Okay, so I got those pretty flowers. Again, I've got a little adhesive there, so I'm just going to take a tissue, get rid of those, and the fibers just pick it up. The glue just picks up the fibers just enough to make it not sticky. Okay, last one. Okay, is this not so cute?
Very cute.
Come on, it's adorable.
Cute, cute, cute.
So yeah, is it a little bit of work? Yeah, but how fun is it? Totally worth it. Okay, so put that one there. And our rose, I don't want the rose sticking up this high because that's like way too high. So I think what I'm going to do is actually, I think I'm going to cut.
Snip it.
Yeah, because the leaves will stick out, and I don't want that to happen. But I also don't want to cut myself too short. So I'm just going to trim those leaves off and trim my, yeah, kind of like that. So let's get a little bit of adhesive on here. I'm just going to do it on here. I usually do it on a matte
Silicone sheet.
Silicone sheet. We'll stick that one right there.
Yep, much more height appropriate.
I think I put the adhesive, I'm not sure, but it's sticky on the back and I don't want it to stick again. So we'll just grab that. Did you ever think of that? That's kind of I think it's kind of a good idea. Oh, I forgot one thing. Oh, well. That's okay. So isn't that so fun? I can't do it now because I already put them on. I was going to put "Know That You Are Loved" over the top here, but I just can't.
I wouldn't like that anyway.
You don't like it anyway. Okay, well, there you go. So this outside said hello. Let's put something then on the inside. How about, let's look at one of these. How about this? You make my life better just by being in it. I feel that way about so many of my Stampin' friends. So let's do that one. That's a fun one. I kind of like I like the arch wishes.
Okay.
I'm going to use just black, Memento black.
You can like it. I don't have to. But
You don't have to. We can actually have different opinions, can't we? You make my life better just by being in it. Come on, you guys. Is that not so fun? What a great way to use those little cuts that we have. I want to make sure that that's dry before I close it. Perfect. All right. And then I am going to put a little piece of strawberry slush ribbon because why would we not put a little piece of ribbon? Maybe. I'm going to tie it and we'll see if it's too much. I won't. It's never too much, right? More is more.
More is more.
People say less is more. No, less is less. More is more. Yeah. I think I like it.
Cute.
Cute, yeah. That's a Hawaii term. Cute, yeah. All right, we'll pop this on there. And I want it this way. Our little card is done to send to somebody who is very, very special and who I know won't throw it away. The other thing I think would look cute, but I did not bring them over, are the gems in these colors, because you could just pop a couple around here. Oops. But isn't that so fun? So fun. So I will probably put Wink of Stella just on the flowers just because that's fun too. Cute. So cute. Come on. I love it. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed that. Sorry for our late start, but I hope that you enjoyed that. I thought that was really, really fun. There we go. Coming back up. Oops, where we are. There we are. That's okay.
Doing that thing.
That's all right. All right, friends, I'll back up. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed the little pop-up petals. Like I said, this is certainly a little bit of an extensive card, but so cute. Sometimes you just have to go crazy and go wild and make it super cute. So, all right, I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, and we will be here at home again from our Minnetonka studio. Did you have any commercials? I didn't even ask you. Oh, go ahead. I have one.
It's all good.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Yep.
All right. I did want to show you my other pop-up cards, or my other Pop-Up Petals card, but this one has no pop-up, but it's a cute card. And then the one I made the other day on Saturday, trying to figure out where to go here. It's always opposite,
yep,
with a little slider inside.
slide over a bit.
So, all right. So there we have it. All right, friends. I will see you on Saturday. Until then, have a great week. Stay warm. And I'll see you then. Happy stamping.
Hey there, makers, gather round. It's time to spread that crafty sound. Paper, ink, stamps, and snips. We're rolling up our sleeves. Come get your tips from fresh ideas.